What is up, people? SK here. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay. This is a whopping 1-1-1. Yes, that's right, people. A whopping 111 kills on Strike Zone and Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, a lot of people do have mixed opinions about this Call of Duty, but to be honest, I ain't gonna get into it now because that's not the topic. But don't worry, there will be a video on my overall thoughts on Ghosts, because to be honest, it's not as bad as what people say, and compared to other Call of Duties, I'm just gonna leave it there. There's a little taster for the commentary to come about that, but nevertheless, let's get into this. So, the Call of Duties. Now, we all know the Call of Duty cycle and how sexy it can be and how disgusting it can be. Up, down, left, right, center, here we go, round and round, back copies, ported, 360s, all that bad, good stuff. But, as we know, there are Call of Duties we like as they progress, and there are Call of Duties that we don't like. So, COD 4 is basically when Call of Duty was actually put on the map as a recognizable FPS that wasn't just gonna die down and that was gonna stay up and fight. So COD 4, everyone liked it. Obviously, like I said, that's when it was put on the map. People are like, yes, we like this, we like that. It's a massive jump, this, that, and it's modern times because, you know, the Call of Duty before that were just really World War II era. And now COD 5, people like that. People were like, yeah, it's got this, that, different opinions. And then Modern Warfare 2, it was like, oh my days, they have pushed the boundaries so much, this is absolutely sick and amazing. Then Black Ops, there was stuff that was introduced in that, but then again, it was still a good Call of Duty. Gameplays were coming out of people's asses and it was insane. Then Modern Warfare 3, there was more new stuff. The Specialists, MW2 revamped and changed. People liked the idea of the Moab, obviously the streak, and the fact it wasn't game ending. Then you have Black Ops 2, which was more or less the most, you know, the most arcade shooter game anyway out of all of them, because, you know, just the look and the design and the guns and the maps and the colours. And then Ghost, the game you're seeing now. Most people didn't really like it, I don't know, but you know, people's opinion may have changed now. Advanced Warfare, probably the most beautiful looking Call of Duty just because of the colours, the textures, and the fact that, you know, Ghost had a hard time when it came to making their game because they had to make sure it worked on all the other platforms rather than just catering to the actual overall game itself. But, so, there's a little know-how of people's opinions on the Call of Duty throughout. Now, here's what I actually want to talk about, because people do have their opinions, and most of the time people do say in its actual time of release of the Call of Duty that is out, they'll say it's bad, they'll say it's awful, they'll say it's crap, and they'll go back to the COD before. But when that COD was out in its time, they said it was bad, it was crap, it was awful. That's like, yeah, you just can't win. But to be honest, maybe some of you have realized the repetitive pattern that you or your friends or people are just going through every single cycle. COD comes out, they say it's crap. Then they go back to the previous COD, which they were saying was crap as well. So it's like, why are you going back to that COD? It's just weird. But thinking about it, use your brain. Use your brain. It's not the full build of the game that is actually bad. And to be honest, I'm not talking about the campaign or the special ops or the zombies or any side stuff like that. We're just focusing on the multiplayer. So the multiplayer isn't really that bad, because here's the thing, it's not bad, it's just got 1, 2, 3, maybe a couple more things that drag it down. But when you do play it at the start, you say you absolutely love it, because at the start you see all the good things, and then after you start seeing the bad things. So I'm going to go through the Call of Duties, and in my head, what I think anyway, what would make the COD really good, you know, what would have made it a successful Call of Duty. Because at the end of the day, the devs do release successful, good Call of Duties. I mean, they're still raking the money. I mean, it has gone down since, was it Black Ops 2, I think? But, you know, they're still raking in the money anyway. They're still all good. Their business is still booming. But there's just a couple things that drag it down. So, COD 4. It was a great game. Personally, me looking at it, I really don't know. To be honest, I mean, let me know in the comment section. You might have your things, because to be honest, I came on the scene of Modern Warfare 2 and I played COD 4 and I'm just like, yeah, it's alright. But there's one thing I have noticed, which, you know, some of you which is pretty obvious, to be honest, is the hacking. There isn't that much hacking now compared to how it was. But, you know, the only problem for me I had on that game was the hacking. Literally, get rid of the hacking and, you know, the game would have been golden. World at War. The hacking once again. The hit detection, which is obviously due to the bad connection. Obviously the hacking, we don't need to get into that, but the connection, oh, we all know how if the connection is absolutely sick, or if you're the host on a Call of Duty, the hit detection will be absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I don't see a single problem with the multiplayer except for the hacking and the connection. The connection is good hit detection, and the game is golden. Modern Warfare 2 is obvious. That's the golden COD. That's the golden COD that we all say. Only problem I see, to be honest, is noob tubes. I can see what you're talking about with one man army, but what everybody likes to associate with one man army every single time they put it on is noob tubes. So I'm gonna say right here, right now, noob tubes. If they nerfed it like they did in Modern Warfare 3, it would have been absolutely fine. I mean, I don't mind the claymores, you know, because come on, the rush is out here. We run past them, but noob tubes, nerf them, the game would have been golden. Even though it kind of is still golden, because everyone's just like, oh, Modern Warfare 2, oh my gosh, it's still sick. But anyway, the next one, Black Ops. The lag compensation. I'm not sure if lag comp was in Modern Warfare 2, but this is where it was introduced to my knowledge and where it was actually really significantly noticeable, because you started dying round corners. That's the only problem I have, to be honest, and you know, at times the hit detection was bad, but personally, just that. Moving on to Modern Warfare 3, honestly, I don't really have any problems with that, you know. Like, obviously it's just connection again, as you know, and then the lag comp. Same with Black Ops 2, I would say. Ghosts, honestly, the only problem I have, which is everyone's bane anyway, is IEDs. And Advanced Warfare, I'm not bothered about the thrust movement, just the double jumping. You took that out, it would have been golden. And that's, in my opinion, what I think about how the Call of Duty games would have been golden if they took them things out. But obviously, you may have your opinion, so let me know. Hope you enjoyed this. 111 kills. Drop a like. If we can get 2 likes, there'll be a video the very next day. So, drop a like because I'm a beast, and subscribe because you're a beast. This is SK, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.